Yo, man, we're here for Media Day at the Accra Mall. It's going down. Gotta get right here. Yeah, this is great. Is that the main one?
Yeah, well, that's one of the main ones.
It's okay.
All they all meet at the same place. Kind of fun.
Okay. 33, right? Thanks.
More than that, too.
I know.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. Man.
Madasi, have a good day.
All right.
Yo, man, I'm at the Accra Mall, and it's going down. Now we gotta locate where the event is. Check it out. Yo, I'm at the mall, right? And I'm looking for the boxing, right? We're gonna be doing the behind the scenes stuff like this. Let me know what the typical Canadian feels about the event. And then the people from the diaspora, like me. I'm from Philadelphia. But I've been in Ghana, Accra, for 3 years and 4 months. I gotta find out where is the event. Hoping to find it right around here. Just gotta get a location now. I gotta go to the bank. A buddy of mine, Michael Lumen, hooked me up, and he sent me a nice little donation to help me out. So let's get the donation right. Shout out to Michael Lohman and Grace, Florence Nightingale, Philly. More Mighty forever, right? We are taking over the U.S., healing people with this product called More Mighty. Stay tuned. Yo, we're here, man. Let's check out the event. Quaba. Let's have some fun. Interesting. I'm with them. My cameras are in here.
gonna be basically this.
What's up, man?
You the man.
What's up, man? How are you?
Oh, what's up, bro?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. I bought a shirt.
I see. I like them chains.
Oh, thanks, man. What's your name again?
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Clyde Sherman,
Okay.
and I'm here on behalf of you.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, covering the whole thing.
I think we talked yesterday, right?
Yeah, but we didn't confirm things, but I got the flyer, so I just assumed just to have it in case you still want to use it.
Right. So we keep giving people like 15 minutes, about 10 more minutes, but talk to them and say something, anything, we just talk. I'll be right back.
What's up, Doc? How are you, man? You ready for this? A mic sounds right. Check one. You want to check your mic? Good morning.
I am Kwab Asamoah, current Vice President of the Ghana MMA Federation, current CEO of Custom Looks Tribal Sportswear. Want to welcome you and thank you for coming out today, this morning, for this press launch for the next MMA night in Accra, sponsored by the Global Warrior Champions. Now, I'll be remiss if I did not allow us to begin this press session with a prayer, because I want to make sure everybody is covered. So, shall we pray real quick? Heavenly Father, we come to give you praise, glory, and honor. We come to thank you, Father. We thank you for guiding each person here safely and guiding them back home safely. We thank you for this gathering. We ask you right now, bring your presence here. Guide those who are here. Allow the video and the content that we are here to come off and the message to be heard. We ask you, Father, allow us to be able to grow as an organization and make a difference and make impact in our community. We thank you. In your precious son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Are you ready?
Yes.
It's another fight night in Accra, MMA night in Accra. It's back, baby. If you wonder why I'm so excited, because that's the kind of energy it takes to be in MMA. It's an exciting sport. We're not going to sit around for 12 hours dingling and daggling, tapping and tapping each other. We are going 3, 5 rounds, finish. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. That's the motto for MMA. If you're not familiar with this sport, welcome to the most exciting, fastest growing global sport in the world. And we are happy to be bringing it to you here out of Accra, Ghana on Friday, the 19th of September at the Bukum Boxing Arena. As we begin, before, I'd like to talk to you about Global Warrior Champions and our vision for MMA and what we would like to do. And I'm going to bring up none other than our president of Global Warriors Champions, as well as the president of the Ghana Mixed Martial Arts Association, Brother Jeff Taylor.
Ho! Jeff.
All right. Well, y'all know I ain't gonna come falling behind that too much. I ain't gonna be that loud, but I'm give y'all my vision. Again, my name is Jeff Taylor. Everybody out here, y'all should know me. I'm here building MMA in Africa. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I'm here building MMA in Africa. And I want to talk about a few things, mainly with our vision. Let me get that phone. I got a few pointers I want to make sure I cover this time. Really realize, like Quad just said, this is the fastest growing combat sport in the world. And as Africans, we know that we're lacking in all the different type of sports. We're here, we know we ride on the rain on football, but where are we on the other sports? And right now, MMA is very popular going around the world. So our vision is to come and give the opportunity to promote and showcase our brothers out of Africa. That's our goal, because we know as Africans, it's not easy for us to travel around the world. You know, we have not only financial issues, but also dealing with other countries and visa issues. You know, so we have to try to work together as all of us are family all over the world. So some of us that's more fortunate can come back and put on a promotion that can give the opportunities for some of our young men and our women to go showcase themselves from where they at from home. So that's our goal. That's our big vision. And we have a few things we're looking at as far as bringing in several countries. You know, our last event that we did, we brought in, I think, like 7 to 10 countries, you know, and it was really, really big. We had Congo, we had Kenya, and several other countries. And I'm currently in negotiation with the Caribbeans. We want to get the Caribbeans. They are our extended family. Of course, Ghana knows that, so we were trying to get them involved so we can have, they can do the same thing and be able to showcase themselves in this new sport. It's really, really imperative that we work together. This is why I'm very, very happy that the Decathlon has came on board to try to work with us, because they understand sports. We do this now, then other sports will follow. You know, if we do this now with this exciting sport, then all the rest of the sports will follow. You know, I've been doing this for years and years. I'm tiredly, I don't know the word, I can't say it properly, but very, very, very hard working, and I won't stop. You know, there will not be a stop. I will keep going and going and going until we reach the top that we are. You know, so. Hello? I think that's it right there. So yeah, the goal is to, like I said, showcase most of the unfortunate people that cannot go around or be in the U.S., in Europe, and be showcased. So that's the goal. I want to thank a few other sponsors, Elisa, Tribal Sports. We want to thank the NSA too. Our director has been trying to work with us. It takes a lot of time when we're dealing with politics, but we got to look at what they're trying to do and how we're having some great discussions now. And we want to thank them as well as the Ghana Mixed Martial Arts Association. Even though I'm the president, it's still, you can't do nothing or succeed with nothing that's going to be as big as this by yourself. So it's all of us, the media, everybody that's had to be involved to make this thing happen. I'm going to bring it back to Kwa, and we're going to speak a little bit more about the up and coming event. But I'm going to give it back to Kwa for now.
Thank you, Brother Jeff. I hope some of you had an opportunity to attend our last event. It's a very successful event. It was the first mixed martial arts event we've had in Ghana since 2014.
No, 2017.
17?
Yeah.
Now, we've had other matches in other countries, but we really started this in Ghana, so we want to come back home to our home base, where our roots are strongest. The last fight was a very successful event. We said we were able to work with Max TV, was able to carry it. Matter of fact, I think you've seen some of the different shorts and reels. I think we have one reel out there that's got over 2 million views. I think some of you saw Reggie Rockstone, his MMA debut, which was a great public relations encounter for us. But, all that means is it's time for another one. That's all that means. Our goal is to grow this sport beyond the borders, as Jeff has said. So on the 19th of September, get ready. We're going to discuss the fight card that we're about to have on the 19th live at Bukum Arena. We have fighters that will once again, this is an international sport. We're an international organization. So we have fighters, not just in Ghana, but we'll have fighters coming out of Nigeria. We have Ghana versus Nigeria. So get ready. It's not just in the jollof walls, it's also in the MMA cage. So we'll go at it. We'll also have another competition, Ivory Coast versus Senegal. I call that the Francophone Cup. So we're going to have those guys go at it. Several other fighters coming in. We have Caribbean fighters. Fighters will be coming in from the Caribbean, all the way from the other side of the hemisphere. Right? They're gonna travel over here, and we're gonna put a nice knot on their head and send them back home. Right? Okay. So just get ready for that on the 19th of September, as we did indicated, at the Bukum Arena. What you expect? Expect a night of action. As you know, MMA is a very, very fast, disciplined sport. Like I said, this isn't boxing. We're not going to spend 12 rounds kowtowing, dancing around each other, telling each other how we're going to eat for food afterwards. No, MMA doesn't work that way. It's explosive. It's quick. So be ready. Because one shot can make a total difference. You know, you can win. For round 1, you got it. Round 2, you killed them. Round 3, one kick, and you're going to sleep. That's what MMA can do. So be ready for that excitement that's going to come right at you. The event day, like we said, the 19th. Right, program is going to begin at 6? 6 o'clock is the starting program. We're asking you to be there on time. We will be carrying this live, not only on Max TV, we'll also have Fight TV, which is an international. So those of you who are online, Facebook, streamers, you'll have access to be able to watch this all the way from the United States, Europe. Even if you're in Antarctica, you can watch the fights. Okay, so we'll be ready for you. Ticket prices. Regular admission is 50 Ghana, VIP 150, VVIP 250. Okay, we will have ticket centers that you'll be able to pick up tickets. You can also use a short code. Okay, short code, you can dial *365 *88 £1,000. Okay, and that will allow you to be able to use the short code. I will give that to you again. *365 *88 £1,000 or hash, as you say in Ghana, right? Hash. Forgive me. We're used to saying pound, right? Yeah. So those are the particulars as it pertains to the fighters. As you know, will be there. We will have beyond just the fighting, we will also have clinics. Okay, one of the things that's very important is for us to educate the populace on this sport. So we will have clinics so you can understand the different types of mixed martial arts. When we say mixed martial arts, what does that mean? Whether it's boxing, which is going to be hand-to-hand combat. There's karate do, taekwondo, which is going to be foot related, and then there's force, jiu-jitsu, judo, which are going to be takedowns and ground and pound type style fighting. So we're going to have a clinic at the beginning, led by our esteemed coach, Coach Derek, right? And we'll be discussing this. So if you get there early, you get a chance to get a feel of the sport as we kind of do a tutorial, so you can see and understand the ins and outs. Because this is a very, very lucrative sport for those who want to be successful at it, and that's our goal, is to grow this down to big industry. So as for now, I'm going to bring up our coach, right, who's going to basically tell you a little bit about the fighters, and get ready. He wasn't expecting me to call him, so he's going to freestyle. Come on, coach, come on.
Coach!
You know how coach?
Coach!
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to the River Warrior Championship Press Lunch.
What's your name?
Press Lunch, yeah, sorry.
Your
it's
name?
all about, my name is Torado Bruce. I'm Torado Bruce, is the coach for the national team as well. And I'm here to just let you know about some of our fighters. Salom Daku and William Adom Norton. Yes, they are very well prepared for the program, for the upcoming program, come 19th of this month. So I urge you all to come in your numbers and to come and witness something special. Thank you.
I got a question. Yeah. Do any of the guys have a specialty, like a knockout kick or a certain type of technique that they use that you can tell us to look forward to from those fighters?
Well. No. Because everyone is prepared for the program, I mean for the fight. So I cannot give you that assurance for now. But when it comes to that, we just deliver it. Thank you.
I see. Thank you.
Here's what I can tell you. Most fights will not go to 3 rounds. That's what I can tell you. Be ready. Don't go there and go take a your love break in the middle of a fight. You will miss out. Okay, that explosive. On the night of the event, we also will have some entertainment. Of course, some music will be available, right? And you know, we can't mention MMA and music and not mention our dear friend Reggie Rockstar, right? Reggie is still on board with us as our global ambassador. We have some special surprises on the night of that. We can't announce it yet, but just be ready to know that Reggie Rockstar will be present, and he will make his presence felt once again, right? For all you people who are looking forward to it. Before we open up for questions, it's important that we recognize where we are, right? So as everybody knows, media launches, we have NSA, we have a media hall. We have space at the GOC office. We have representatives from even GOC here. We have representatives from the national federations here. But we chose to set this place and this media here at Decathlon. We did it for a reason. And before I bring the Decathlon representative up to talk, you just understand. You know, the word Decathlon is rooted in the word deca, which is Latin for 10, right? That's why December, right? Deca. One of the most important things about the number 10 is a very extension from 1 and it repeats itself. One of the biggest things that we're trying to work with Decathlon on, which is why they decided to sponsor us, is local participation, right? Not just in the sports sector, local participation within the media sector, local participation within the manufacturing sector. As you see this beautiful shirt here that has been branded, it's a Decathlon shirt that they allowed us to brand locally so that people could understand when they see this at an international level that there's some local hands that have participated in the production of this product. I think it's very important that we recognize companies like Decathlon who understand the value of supporting the local market, understanding that the local dollars is what's going to help to grow the international dollars. So without me talking too much, let me bring up our Decathlon rep, our general manager who made this opportunity present. Thank you very much, my friend. Come on up.
Hey! Sir.
Thank you very much for the massive education on Decathlon, and MMA sports. So my name is Thompson Agudu, events manager for Decathlon Ghana, and I'm very happy to partner with Global Warriors Mixed Martial Arts Promotional Company. They've educated us on what they do, a global brand that has been promoting mixed martial arts over the years, and Decathlon has also been a global brand. Been in Ghana for the past 8 years with 3 stores, Accra Mall, Junction Mall, and West Hills Mall. And so when this proposal came, it was the best opportunity for us to try to leverage on that and increase awareness on what MMA is all about. You know, I'm glad Mr. Jeffrey Taylor also educated us that it's a mixed martial arts. It includes boxing, taekwondo, judo, and if anyone wants to know where to find the most affordable items to purchase for the practice of that sport, it has to be Decathlon. And so partnering with them for this event is a groundbreaking one. The last time I was at an MMA event was at Accra Sports Stadium, but at the book home is going to be amazing. It's going to be spectacular, and I'm looking forward to many of such partnerships, you know, going forward. So thank you so much, Mr. Jeffrey Taylor. Thank you so much to the Global Warrior event organizers, and Decathlon is always happy to partner such events going forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother, thank you. Great, much props, much respect to Decathlon. I'm sure other companies will start to follow this model. You know, it is very important
that what we do is we make sure that the local economy gets some participation. So I want to thank you once again. I personally thank you. And that leads me to call for sponsors. Okay? We need sponsors and we want sponsors. There are some of you out there who have brands that are ideal for MMA. Those of you who are in the sports sector, those of you who are in equipment, sportsmen, supplying of equipment like the Decathlon, those of you who provide the energy, nutrition. Okay, this is a sport in which nutrition is a very important aspect. So your energy drink guys, Rush, Red Bull, I'm calling you out. Let's participate. Let's get you involved. Cow milk. We know Milo. We know you promote yourself as an energy drink. What better way than to have an MMA fighter who is energized for 5 magnificent rounds wearing your brand as he shows how much energy he can exalt using your brand. So that we're calling for sponsors. Please reach out to us at Global Sports Warriors or the Ghana Mixed Martial Arts Association so we can get you involved in this wonderful sport. And before we say our goodbyes, I definitely would like to bring back up our president who will give the closing remarks.
We want to thank Quab. You know, Quab is amazing. You know, he's making and putting on all of our uniform tribal sports.
Ho!
That guy is amazing. He's my vice president, my friend for years. He's supported me for years, and I couldn't do it without none of my team. I want to talk about a little bit on the safety. You know, a lot of people think MMA is really, really a dangerous sport and all that kind of thing. We have the same rules as all the other combat sports. So if you're doing boxing, we're using most of the same rules. But we don't have a 9 count, a 7 count. You know, when you get hit and knocked down, you get hit so many times without returning a punch, it's over. You don't get a second chance. You know, we don't want you to be pounding, get up, get pounding, get up. No, we don't do that. So this thing is, you know, with me coming from outside, I watch them use this sport to train people in self-defense, women, police, you know, military. This thing is very, 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 very good for a country to know. And as our young boys come up learning this sport, they already have a certain amount of combat within themselves, and they know how to protect themselves, as well as women. You know, a woman, somebody come and punching them 9 times out of 10, they may grab them. And in this type of sport, in judo, you know how to get away and get yourself free. You know, so it's not just about fighting. It's something that we have to learn and stay current with the rest of the world when it comes to, you know, protection. So now we're just going to close out. I want to thank everybody for coming out. And in the media, I know this has been, yeah, I'm going to get there. I know the media has been supportive. I see a couple of our fighters coming in now. They've been running late. But the media has been supporting us a lot. I just really want to thank you guys. Y'all been putting it in, trying to do it. But that's what this whole thing is about. Without us being able to like Quad said, get sponsors, you know, and fund the money, fund the sport, keep moving. But the media got to be the one to let the sponsors know that they can be shown across the world, you know. So that's what we're doing. And but we're going to close it down for now, and we're going to open it up for questions. Anybody got any questions? We know you do.
Yeah, just wondering. I'm Clyde Sherman here with WC, and I wanted to know the boxing, the gloves. Are the gloves the same weight as in boxing in America?
No, they're not. They're MMA gloves. They set as a standard on how thick they are, and they open up in it for your fingers because we're grappling. We're on the ground wrestling and putting in submission moves, so they need their fingers.
Do they sell that glove here?
Yes, they sell it here. It's right back there. It's going on the mannequin right here.
Also, do they have to use headgear? Do you let their box fighters?
No. Headgear can, even on the amateur side, we don't use headgear because you're grappling and then headgear get in front of your face. So it's not about headgear for this.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Please, media, feel free to ask your questions now.
My name is Sammy. I'm from Virginia. And I want to know whether there will be female fighters on the bill. Do you have female fighters on the bill?
Oh,
And have you gotten challenges since you started this thing in 17 I was there? That's what's going. Have you gotten challenges since that time to now?
yes. Well, great question. This event, we don't have any females. It's a growing sport, so it's not very many females across Africa that's participating. We have several, but not very many. I've been speaking with a lot of them. We have some out of Cameroon, a couple of them out of Ghana, Nigeria's, but we're coming. It's all about education. That's why Clyde was speaking. We have to educate everybody on the sport. So we're setting aside a certain time at the beginning to start explaining how the sport works, how submissions look, what's this, like the man was asking, do you wear the gloves? And you can't gouge people's eyes so your fingers are out, It's a lot of different things that people have to understand. But no. Now, your second question was the challenges. And of course, you've been around for a long time, Mr. General. You've been around and you watch me, fight. It was been pretty difficult, when you're coming with a sport like this, you can think it's dangerous. But luckily, years ago, I got the NSA to grant me the opportunity to inaugurate this sport in 2016. But this sport has been going on jiu-jitsu like that. We were like capoeira and all this other ones wrapped around. So yes, it's been a challenge, but anything that's not challenging probably is not worth too much. A diamond has to fight through, but look at what it can do once it gets through. So that's what we're here, and that's why I'm here. It's just who I am, and that's why I'm here to bring it. I'm not stopping.
I don't know yet. Hey, I don't know yet. They haven't explained it out to me yet.
Oh, no, I know it. I was going to know it.
Thank you.
How significant is this championship for the growth of combat sports in Ghana?
Well, I look at it like this. Growth is very, very significant because we have to look at this thing as a professional sport versus an amateur sport, right? We're able to, provide families with money, with income as they come in. Right now, we're all growing, so the amount of money that's being distributed may not be that much as of now, but we look at the other countries that's giving $200,000 US for one fight, stuff like that. Then we look at the Conor McGregor and Mayweather fight that went for I think like 400 million and stuff like that. So, and that's only between MMA and boxing. They put those together because those, it's very important to understand a growing combat sport like MMA that can even get in the ring with somebody like Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, this is very imperative to Africa and Ghana that we grow this sport and we don't fall behind. Then we try to grow it later. We have to grow it now and be with everybody else.
My name is Nicholas. I work with Accra Daily Post.
Okay, his question was, basically what our plans is to
The long-term plan.
the long-term plan for this.
And then, how do you assess the progress of
What? Or your first question?
the long-term plan?
Yeah, the long-term plan is, like I said, we need to basically bridge the other countries, bring in other countries, do MMA in some of the unfortunate areas that people can't travel to, the countries that's moving in MMA. you know, we know USC, and we give thanks to USC for pushing and getting it really popular like they did. But we also got to be able to get our fighters promotion here in the country. We have one of our brothers, Razak Al Hassan, in US, and he fights with USC. He explained to me, and he explained on me for our last event, that he basically wasn't the strongest that left out of the country. He was in judo, he left out of here, he wasn't the strongest, he wasn't the toughest, he wasn't any of that, but he got over there and he just dominated. But he didn't go over there for MMA, he got over there from some other friends and stuff. We know how it is over here. And like I mentioned earlier, finances and dealing with visa issues and stuff like that, it's just not easy for Africans and Jamaicans and different people to make it across the world to be able to be seen, see their talents be seen. So that is the ultimate goal. We want to make sure we be able to bridge them. And I'm in negotiations with the Caribbeans now. You will see them coming in as a team real soon. You know, and we'll be fighting other fighters too. We got negotiations going on with some Russians and some different people. So we'll be bringing in a lot of good entertainment.
Yes.
Just landing that real quick. We want to have another professional avenue available for Ghanaians so they can make their living.
Yeah. My question is, if you had a chance to talk to Honeysuckle or some of the ministers, MPP, NDC, what would you tell them on why they should maybe take a look at advertising during them 2 million people that was on Max? This is a way for me to understand, see what's really big in Ghana. Club beer, some of the local brands that I've seen since I've been here for 3 years. Tell me something I can go back to them to get them excited on advertising during this event.
Another great question. Like I said earlier, you know, I'm the one, as I grow, I'm the one to say I'm not complaining about somebody not helping me or, you know, politics and all that. All we can do is look at the things that's being done. And I'm thanking the NSA. You know, my director, Yao, he has been helping me build some things. You know, the last event, you see him get on there and say, MMA is here to stay. So we're in some negotiations trying to move things. One of the things we're doing in Ghana is not, you can't put alcohol and sports together.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know, but we are sitting down at the table. I've been working with some people and we're talking at it. And like I said, I don't stop till I succeed. So anything you don't stop, we will succeed. Most other countries, you bring sport, people want to sit down and watch a football game and drink a beer. They want to sit down and watch an MMA or a boxing fight and drink a beer. So that's one of the things we're in negotiation with. And the NSA is also looking at it. We want to stay safe. That's always first. But at the same time, we have to generate money and keep things moving within the country. Having a sport like MMA or any of the other sports like we were talking about with the captain line and open this up to bring in other sports, it generates money. It generates livelihood for our families and our boys, their children and stuff like that and so on. So it's important that we come together to work together, all of us, from Accra Brewery and all the rest of them, folks to work together and do this thing together.
Okay, final question. The general.
It is to you and the coach. What are you doing to develop the sport? The class. Are you going to do the class? How many class are there in Accra and Ghana? Because you go to local, boxing is everywhere. You see kids doing boxing, football is everywhere. How can we make MMA like a passion? Thank you.
That's a great final question. Loaded at that. So as you said, we need to grow MMA, and part of that is the training structure that we have.
Luckily, we have been granted access by NSA to be able to start training at the stadium grounds. So the Mixed Martial Arts Association of Ghana will be setting up a consistent weekly training schedule that will allow participants to come. We're also looking at setting up dojos outside of the stadium side, preferably within the Legan, East Legan corridor, so that we can get training on that side. As you see, our coaches here, currently our players are training independently with our coach at different gyms, including some of the different boxing gyms. You will find some of our players at some of the different gyms, and you'll see some of our players training. So the teams are there, they are training, but our goal is to bring everything under one umbrella to be able to have where you can join a club in different parts of Ghana, and then we can grow from there.
I want to add to that. You know, we've been doing this for a long time. We know that.
Hey! Ghana!
This is one of our uniforms from the African Games. I'm going to let Kwab kind of speak on it. But this is our amateur uniform right here. So.
Actually, I'm glad you called him up, because one of the things that you asked was, you know, what do you get from participating in this sport? There's nothing better than a gentleman who actually has fought. I think you saw him at the last competition, so he can tell you how things have been for him before and after.
My name is William Adum. Yeah. I'm a bronze medalist from the All African Games.
Hey, congratulations!
You know, after participating in the All African Games, I got a whole lot of fame. I was sponsored, and then I was given a lot of logistics to train with, and I'm grateful for.
Who was your sponsor? Who was your sponsor? Who was your sponsor?
Jeff Taylor.
Congratulations.
And then, you know, I'm grateful for him, you know, sponsoring me, giving me the enthusiasm to me.
Are you allowed to get more sponsors? Just one? Can you have more sponsors?
Yeah, of course.
As many as is possible.
Yeah, and then what I can add to it is that, you know, I got a lot of income from it as well. Yeah. At my last game, the one that I fought with Jamestown, you know, I was given a huge amount of money.
Great.
MMA is here to help the youth.
So are you ready to fight the Nigerian? Because you'll be representing Ghana against Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
So you ready for that Nigerian?
I'm ready for that fight anyway. I'm just gonna beat Ghana in me.
Excellent.
Yeah, so this is really beautiful. You know, like he said, he come up, he started as an amateur, he came up, he did his first fight with Reggie, now he's doing another fight, and look at it, you know, fit, nice uniform, this is so nice, this is tribal sports right here. You know? And this is what we're trying to do for our youth. We have to make this thing happen for our youth in order to grow. So that's the answer to the last question.
Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to be bringing this to a close, and thank you for your questions. I'm sure you will have more questions. Feel free to pull each individual to the side and continue your press interviews as you see.
Hey man, I'm here with the fighter who's going to represent Ghana coming up in September. Let's check it out, let's meet him. Hey man, what's your name?
My name is William Adum Norte.
Say it again.
My name is William Adum Norte.
And what's your Instagram?
Yeah, William Adum.
Okay, William Adum.
Yeah.
Tell me, how does it feel to be an MMA fighter?
You know, it's great. You know, it gives me a whole lot of confidence.
Man, you got muscles, man. Hey, welcome to the Decathlon.
So you can take the one on the charge.
Hey. So, what's your name, sir?
Sammy, General.
Your name?
William Adum.
And your name, pretty lady?
Vida.
Hey, Ryder, how are you? We're at the Decathlon in the mall, Accra Mall, and it's going down. We got Coach. What's up, Coach? How are you?
Good.
What's your name, Coach?
Bruce. Torado Bruce, yeah.
Bruce, what's your Instagram?
Torado Bruce 67.
Wow, man, you ain't straight. Look at that. It's going down at the Decathlon. We're here.